Life and Teaching of the Masters of the Far East, Volume 1, Chapter 14. We stopped in a village 3 days. During these days, a wide vista of the past unfolded before me. I could see these teachings going back in the dim past to the very beginning, whence all came forth from the one source or substance, God. I could see the different offshoots of these teachings being put forth by individuals, each individual adding his concept, each thinking it was his, revealed to him by God, or a direct revelation from God to him alone, each feeling that he had the only true message, and that he was the only one to give his message to the world. In this way, the mortal concepts were mixed with that of the true revelation intended, and diversity and inharmony resulted. Then I could see these people, the masters, standing firmly on the rock of true spirituality, perceiving that man is truly immortal, sinless, deathless, unchanging, eternal, the image and likeness of God. It seemed to me that further research must prove that those great people have preserved and handed this truth down the long ages in its unadulterated state. They do not claim to have all there is to give, nor do they ask anyone to accept anything, unless they can prove the words themselves and do the work the masters do. They do not claim any authority, save the actual works that they do. Quite a number of people from the surrounding country had congregated at the village for healing, as couriers had gone out with the tidings of the rescue of the 4 who had been captured by the snowmen. We stopped over the next day and attended the assembly and saw remarkable cures. One young woman, about 25 years of age, who had had her feet frozen the previous winter, had them restored. We could actually see the flesh grow until they were normal, and she walked with perfect ease. 2 blind people had their sight restored. One of them, we were told, was born blind. There were a number of minor cases healed also. After the assembly, we asked Emil whether there were many converts. He said a great many were really helped, and in that way their interest was aroused. They would for a time become workers, but the greater part of them soon fell back into their old ways of living, as they found it would be too much exertion to take up the work in earnest. The people nearly all live an easy, carefree life, and there seems to be about 1% of those that profess to believe that they are really in earnest. The rest depend entirely upon others to help them when they get into trouble. Right here is where a great deal of their trouble lies. The masters say that they can assist everyone that really desires help, but they cannot actually do the work for anyone. They can tell others of the abundance in store for them, but to be actually one with and of the abundance, each individual must accept and prove it for himself by actually knowing and doing the works.